guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm back. Welcome to Pink Table Talk, and today we are going to be talking about journaling therapy. I'm so excited to do this video actually because it really comes from my heart, and it's something that I have done for the past 3 years, going on 4. This is obviously a different setting. Actually, I don't have the pink curtain anymore. I'm sorry. So if you don't know me, I'm Jessica. I'm a senior. I play tennis. Actually came out of tennis practice. Yes, and I went to the shower real quick and then got ready. So this goes along with self-compassion, which was my last video. If you did not watch it, go watch that. I'll put the link down below. And I will be making a part 2 actually, because this is a long psychological topic to discuss because there's a lot of facts. So let's get into it. Basically, these are all my notes. I suggest you take a pen or pencil and take notes of this because this is going to get very interesting. Journaling is a self-care tool that everyone should be looking forward to. Research states that it is a method for any age. Any age, you can be 60, 65, 95, 92, whatever you want. Any age, this is for you. Trying to figure out who they are and how to deal with school drama. It is a form of self-expression to lift and empower people to understand their complex feelings or any feelings in general. Effective journaling can result in many positive outcomes to your quality life, into strength, value, or self-compassion. Journaling can enable psychological healing. It removes mental roadblocks and uncovers solutions. And those solutions we're going to be touching on today. Helps us deepen self-discovery, measure our progress, provides us a way of resolving the past. In addition, journaling is a profound tool for deepening your spiritual walk. We are going to get spiritual in this. I am a Christian, and as a Christian, I know about these spiritual battles that we every day encounter in our lives. And you might say, well, how is this spiritual? Like, what are you talking about? Well, when it comes to psychological things, also does include science, obviously, and science includes also God in it, because it is a spiritual thing and it's something that we cannot see, but we can feel. Now, this next slide that I'm going to be showing you is to be a picture of the left brain and the right brain. So let's get into it. Here closely, you can see that the left is logical and the right of the brain is more creative and stimulus. There is a whole difference here, and this is how our brain functions. Let's talk about the benefits of journaling therapy. Journaling can be effective, helping you clear your mind, make important connections between thoughts, feelings, behaviors, reduce the effects of mental illness. There is a point in life where you're just so sick of everything, and especially when it comes to a person that, you know, is trained, as you can say, or adapted to the fact that you don't like putting your feelings out there. So what are the main benefits of journaling therapy, you ask? 1, boost your mood. 2, enhance your sense of well-being. 3, reduce symptoms of depression. That sounds amazing. And lastly, 4, improving your work memory. How can we use writing to increase our mental health? Very good question. So I organized 7 tasks for a better understanding of yourself. Now let's take a look. 1, we're going to be discussing about emotional and mental release. 2, we're going to be talking about clarifying your thoughts. 3, unlocking solutions. 4, unplug yourself from the world. 5, connect with yourself. 6, testimony of change. And 7, lastly, letting go. Let's take a look on emotional and mental release. First key point here. The energy that is built in your thoughts and feeling is bottled up, like I said before, inside, causing stress and anxiety, especially if you are a person who avoids talking about their feelings. I was raised in a household where No one talked about their feelings. Never that kind of environment until later on, obviously. If you are a person that feels that way, this is why I made this video. This is for you. This is a way that you can express your feelings without feeling bad about yourself. This is like a life-changing thing that you can do for yourself, especially if you are a person in high school, where high school is very tough. High school is where you are flourishing, where you are changing. So many things are happening and so many stages of your life are happening at the same time. And sometimes, stress gets to you, and it's understanding. Like, we always go through stress. We always go through being nervous, and we always go through embarrassment, and it's fine. It's something that we have to live with, and it's something that it's normal. However, both these habits are equally harmful to your health. And that is something that I wish I knew beforehand. I wish I knew that what I was doing, it was very, very bad. Bottling up my feelings was not the way to go. It was just an unhealthy way to just live life and just to go through life, just keeping things inside. Journaling stops a cycle that you have been training your mind to. Once you train your mind to do something, it just keeps on going. It's just a cycle that never stops. Either it gets worse or it gets good. The intense emotions and negative thoughts, like I said, are piled up in one bubble. And always just fit in your feelings in just one thing. Your feelings are meant to be out there. Your feelings are meant to express it. You're not supposed to keep your feelings inside. As you are writing, you are taking those things and you are placing them in one thing. So, let's move on to the next slide. Clarifying your thoughts. Sorting out a cluttered mind, bringing that internal world in you. We live in a fast-paced world where everything is so quick in our eyes. Everything is just so quick to be misconceived. Everything is so quick to be misplaced. Everything is just so quick. This is a way to discover what you have inside of you, who you are inside, that world in you that you might not express to the world, you might not express to your mother, you might not express to your parents, you might not express to your sister or sibling, or you might not express to your close friend. That is a internal world that you have in you and that you only show to yourself. Gain perspective and progressing experiences. What do I mean? Gain perspective. You gain perspective of yourself. What are you made of? What are your interests? We go through life progressing every day, processing every day. Every day of our lives is a challenge. Whether you believe it or not, it is a challenge because, life is not guaranteed, and day after tomorrow, you don't know if you're going to be alive, or you don't know where you're going to be. You don't know where you're going to end up. Life is a huge blessing. Think about, well, you know what? I can't just be like this my whole life. There needs to be a change. Uncovering valuable answers. Sometimes we go through life questioning, why does this happen to me? Questioning yourself so much, and you get so caught up in your questions that you don't think there might be an answer right in front of your eyes. But your afflictions and your depression and your anxiety and every feeling and every thought that comes over that ruins that barrier, ruins that, destroys that. What happened? What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Why? What is bothering me? Untangle those thoughts and breaks down the complex situations, moving towards a resolution. And that is clarifying your thoughts. Next slide. Unlocking solutions. What do I mean by this? So where do I go from here? I learned all this. I learned emotional and mental release. I learned from clarifying your thoughts. So what do I do now? Where do I start? That's an excellent question. Writing reveals and exposes solutions to your problems. Believe it or not, it is a psychological fact. We're not able to see until now. It's like giving the keys to unlock doors. It is a self-discoverment inside you. It is like you have a blindfold and you take it off. And now we're gonna get into the most interesting part. Writing capitalizes on your brain patterns. hour. A place to brainstorm and generate action, plan, and prioritize tasks. In English, it's like do a brainstorm, write ideas and everything. This is the exact same thing, but you don't have to worry about grammar. Next slide. Unplugging yourself from the world for 1 second. In the fast-paced world we live in today, it is easy, very easy, to forget to check in with yourself and ask, how am I doing? We are so caught up in our stress that we don't take a look at ourselves. We don't take a look at, like, what am I doing? Am I doing something wrong? Why is this not working out for me? Take a second and observe yourself. Observe yourself quietly with no one around you. And just take that quick second to just think. Journaling can reveal parts of yourself you didn't even know about existed. Unlocking doors. Unlocking mysterious doors within you. This digs up the treasure inside of you. In the Bible, it says that we are all treasures. We are all made equally. We are all loved from God. And we are all treasures. I think, well, you know what? No one has ever cared about me. No one has ever, asked me how my day was going. Well, I'm going to ask you, how's your day going? What are you feeling? And if you're still here in this video, maybe you need this in your life. Maybe you do need a journal where you can write your thoughts, where you can write your emotions. Somewhere where you're not judged, somewhere where you're not forgotten. This is your journal. This is the time to shine. Finds and acknowledges their gifts and strength. Each one of us are given so much strength from God. As sometimes people, even though everything has happened to them, the worst everything has happened to them, the world has dropped upon them, they keep on going. Why? Because believe it or not, we all have strength. We all have this spiritual strength within us. And it's so easy to, not see that, because sometimes we just focus on other things rather than focusing on ourselves and how we can be a better person every day and how we can work through that. Confronting your fears, anxieties, and disappointment as well. This is where you are opening up. This is where the fear doesn't exist. This is where the anxiety doesn't exist. This is where the disappointments don't exist. Just unplugging yourself from the world for a sec, and you're just thinking about you. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing for this to happen to me? What am I doing that things are not working for me in my life? What am I doing that things are not going the way I want? What is happening in my life? What is happening inside me? Next slide, we're going to be talking about testimony of change. When you see results during the process, that's when encouragement and confidence starts to build up. This is the part where you are going to be like, wow, there is a change. I do deserve to change. Like, everyone around me said that I was never going to change. No. You have the choice to change. And it's your choice and it's your responsibility if you want to take it. Recording your success and growth to celebrate your accomplishments. Look back into your journal and say, wow, this is how far I have come. And if this is how far you have come, girl, you can make it. You don't stop there. If you went from all the way here to all the way here, I'm sorry, is this your crown? Yes, it is. Observing your self-transformation will motivate you to continue regardless of the challenge. Seeing how far you have come, especially if you write it down, gold medal right there. Gold medal. Keep on going. Yes, life gets hard. Yes, things get thrown in your face every day, but you can keep on going. It's fine. Doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Keep on going. And also motivating yourself to get out of your comfort more often. Sometimes we are so comfortable. We are so comfortable with our lives that we never really want to challenge, because low key, we think that we can't do it. In reality, you can do it. It's just that we think that we can't do it. But in reality, you are just scared to take that step and get disappointed. Well, wouldn't you rather get disappointed in the process and know that you did something about it rather than just stand there and be comfortable and never did anything about it, you never know the chances. You never know the chances. It's a 50-50 chance. Either you can make it or you cannot make it. But guess what? It doesn't define who you are as a person, and it doesn't define the level of strength you are in your life. No, that is a challenge and that is a risk. And I am so proud of you if you are a person that is always taking risks in their lives and always doing the best they can to get out of the comfort zone, to be someone else in life. I'm very proud of you. By processing our mistakes, learn and value lessons for the future. Self-discovery that we are empowered to change our old healthy habits or patterns, discovering new ones and adapting to them. As you are writing, you are learning more about yourself and you are seeing the pro and you're seeing the con. Those cons can be changed if you take the step today. Not tell you I'm just here as an advisor, I'm just here as a speaker. It's your own choice to make, and that is your decision to take on your own. Next slide. Letting go. This might sound hard, and it is hard. It's not impossible. Journaling is a vehicle that enables us to visit and resolve unfinished business. If you are a person that has trouble letting go, trust me, been there, done that. I was one of them. And now I can proudly say that I don't care anymore, and whatever comes and goes, done. If they want to be in my life, great. If they don't want to be in my life, great. Have a nice life. I will pray for you. I will have you in my prayers. And don't worry, I will never forget you. And I will never forget the things that you did for me, or if you opened your doors for me, or if you gave me food, if your mother gave me food, if your mother treated me like her own daughter. Thank you. It's hard because we all have feelings and we all have emotions, and we do get sensitive, and that is just a human. We are also strong. We are also strong, and we are able to move on. Healing begins when we give a voice to our emotional wounds. You keep those feelings bottled up, and no one knows about it but you. You are constantly torturing your mental health. You are constantly torturing yourself. This is where you take over your brain. Your brain doesn't take over you. Your thoughts don't take over you. Your feelings don't take over you. This is where you take over. This is where you have the authority and the power to control it. Letting go has taught many people about hope as a benefit to make you stronger and wiser in life. Believe me, I went through that path, and I am glad that I am out of there. I'm out of that state of mind. But now I am a strong woman that can go through anything that comes her way, whatever drama comes her way, I can deal with it. If you've gone this far through the video, thank you. And if you are a person that is trying to let go right now, I'm here with you. I will keep you in my prayers. I don't know who you are, but I will pray for you. And just keep on going, because you are a warrior. You are a true warrior, and I know you can make it to your final destination. I know you can. I know you can. Journaling testifies endurance, which fuels self-confidence. This is where self-confidence starts to unite in one body. Before, it was just like, you're building up like little Legos. They're building up. But now they're uniting. This is where the power and the authority comes in your life. This helps you to confront the person who hurt you. The person hurt you. Leave it alone. It might sound bad what I'm saying. You might be that kind of person that takes their anger out. It's not healthy. And really, you are wasting your time. And you should be peaceful and just be grateful for what you have. Okay, if they are not in your life, I know God will bring you better friends, will give you a better life. Maybe he took that certain person out of your life because maybe they were going to do some real damage in your life before you know it. So he just cut it off there so you don't have to suffer anymore. Don't suffer for that person. It's not worth it. You know what's worth it? You are valuable. You're beautiful. You have a treasure inside of you, and I know you can make it. Don't let just one person let you down, because That's not what life is about. Life is about being stronger, being wiser, being more open, and being powerful, taking that authority in your life. This affirms and acknowledges the pain of your inner child. How can I start today, you ask? Well, I'm going to give you the following tips. Purchase a journal that brings out your attention and decorate it with your favorite things, your most favorite and precious things you can think about. And be creative, and most importantly, be you. You don't want to purchase a journal that's black, plain, or whatever, or just a normal journal. No. You want to have something that brings something out of you. For me, for example, I love pink. That is my favorite color. I love pink. I love bright colors. It is just amazing for me. And I love sparkles and I love glitters. I just love it. This is my new journal. And this is the Daily Gratitude Journal. And this is where I talk to God. I tell him, how was my day? What am I going through? And no matter what, I know he's with me, and I know he's with you, and I know he's with all of us. He loves us all equally, and he just wants to tell you today, purchase a journal, talk to me, what is going on, etc. Find a private and safe place where you can be comfortable with yourself and without any interruptions. This is a time to take off all your feelings without anyone around you, because people are going to distract you and you're just not going to focus on what you want to write. There is no specific way to start writing on. Write whatever comes to mind. Let those feelings free, whether it's anger, sadness, anxiety, right away. Keep your journal private. This is very important. I know some people do bring their journals to school. That is a big X. These are things that people should not know about. And if you are a person that you are open to your best friend, your close friend, or your parents about your journal, that's fine. That's your decision. But as someone that has gone through for 4 years journaling therapy, this is something that is personal to you. This is something that people shouldn't know about. This is something just to you. The next slide. Still don't know what to write about? No problem. Here are some tips. Find your why. What is your motivation for writing? Is it healing, personal development, stress, recharging, refocusing, resolving, disagreements, or self-regulation? What is it? Just ask yourself for this quick moment. Second step. Focus on the subject matter. Write about something personal that is important to you. Remember, this is not the time to write about people. This is the time to write about you, what you're feeling, what are your thoughts, what are you going through. Third, focus on the audience. You are the audience. Write about yourself. At this moment, don't think about anyone but you. 4, stressing about grammar. That is a big X. Grammar, spelling, or writing style is not an essay. This is not something you are turning for school. This is a moment when you don't have to worry about that. Because if you focus more on that, you're just going to focus more on the writing style, the grammar, and you're not going to really take out everything that you have bottled up since the beginning of time. No self-editing. If you are a person that types their journal on their computer, leave it alone. Leave it alone, because you are not going to focus on your problem. You're going to focus more on the grammar, the writing, etc. Authenticity is key here. 6. This is your time to shine. No pressure, no pressure. If you want to get started today, great. If you want to get started tomorrow, great. But just take that time of your day and just have a self-check. Everyone needs it. I need it. My parents need it. My sister needs it. Everyone does. We are all humans. We are imperfection. And this is something that we battle every day. My last words for you guys is, your journal is a place to honor, love, and respect your imperfect self, while at the same time challenging yourself to a better me, to a better you. Life is about a journey and not the destination. Writing provides a form of closure and encourages us to partner with God as we write our new chapters in our lives. As you continue journaling practice, you will find yourself becoming more solid, clear-headed, and overall balanced. As a Christian, as my advice goes on, I can see the powerful, and as a person that has done this for 4 years now, I can see how powerful the impact that journaling therapy does to a person dealing with mental illness. That is it for tonight. I do have to do homework, so subscribe to my channel if you want to talk about more. I'm going to be talking about mind versus body next video. Leave all my social media if you guys want to reach me, just in case for anything. I am always here. If you guys have any questions after this video, don't doubt to DM me and ask me any further questions about it.